Everyone loves a good rivalry, but let's be honest, some rivalries aren't built on mutual respect. Some are forged out of ego, out of embarrassment, and out of spite. So what if I told you the most iconic battle in motorsport history wasn't about racing at all? What if it was about one billionaire's bruised pride and a mission to humiliate his enemy on the world's biggest stage? In 1966, Ford beat Ferrari at Le Mans. That part's true. But the real story? The one most people skip? That's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about cars. It's about control, power, politics. This is the story of how a global superpower declared war on a boutique racing house, and how one man got caught in the crossfire. This is the billion-dollar grudge that changed racing forever. Ferrari was racing royalty. Every car that left their factory in Maranello carried a legacy and a purpose to win. Enzo Ferrari lived and breathed racing. He was obsessive, meticulous, and unapologetically arrogant. He didn't sell road cars for fun. He sold them to fund the next victory. His cars weren't just fast. They were beautiful, dangerous, romantic. Ford? They built family sedans, muscle cars. Their world was Detroit, factories, mass production. Their DNA wasn't forged at 200 miles per hour. It was built on the assembly line. But when Henry Ford II tried to buy Ferrari in 1963, he didn't expect to be embarrassed. Enzo walked away at the last minute, insulted by Ford's fine print. Ford, a titan of industry, got played by a purist in sunglasses, and just like that, the war began. Ford didn't just want to compete, he wanted to annihilate. Enter Carroll Shelby, ex-racer, maverick, genius, wild card. Shelby was the kind of guy who could win a race and a bar fight in the same night. Ford gave him a blank check and one mission: beat Ferrari at Le Mans. Then came Ken Miles, a former tank commander, a driver with instinct in his fingertips, British, brilliant, and as volatile as the V8 under the hood. Shelby and Miles built the GT40, not a car, a missile. Ferrari kept making art. Ford made a weapon, while Enzo's men hand-welded body panels. Ford ran wind tunnel simulations. While Ferrari worked from passion, Ford had deadlines. This was no longer racing, it was war. Le Mans, 1966, 24 hours of speed, danger, and grit. Ferrari stumbled. The GT40 surged. Ken Miles was untouchable. Lap after lap, he built a lead no one could touch. He was about to win Daytona, Sebring, and Le Mans, the triple crown of endurance racing. Then came the order. The execs at Ford wanted a publicity stunt, a photo finish, all three GT40s crossing together. They told Ken to slow down. He did, and because of a technicality, the win went to someone else. Ken Miles, the man who carried Ford's ambition on his back, walked away with nothing, not because he lost, but because it was more convenient for the brand. Just months later, Ken Miles was dead. Testing the next evolution of the GT40, something went wrong. The J car snapped at high speed. No safety cell, no tribute, no press release, just a quiet funeral, and a legacy buried with him. Ford won the race, but they lost the man who made it possible. Ferrari lost the battle, but kept their honor. Ford would win Le Mans 4 years straight, but after 1969, they walked away. Ferrari never stopped. They kept building, kept winning. F1 titles, endurance legends, road car icons. The prancing horse never faded. So, who really won? The industrial empire that bought a victory? Or the legacy that refused to be bought? This wasn't just racing. This was revenge. And at the heart of it all was a man named Ken Miles. Subscribe to Torque Tales for more stories like this.